Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. This is N4NT. Name is Adam, and I'll be the net control station for this session. Is there anyone that can serve as an alternate net control station? Please call now. KT4, or excuse me. Okay, Stephen, we got you logged in as alternate net control station. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? The Bristol 2-meter net meets each Tuesday at 9 p.m. on the 146.67 repeater. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check into the net. Are there any announcements or bulletins for the net? Okay, I'll just throw in a quick reminder that we do have a NetLogger session running that you can download NetLogger at netlogger.org. Also, we do broadcast the net, or currently broadcasting the net live on Facebook, and this recording will be uploaded to YouTube later for any future reference, or at any point when you're out of town and you still want to listen in, you can do that. Is there any formal or informal traffic for the net? Okay, we'll now take check-ins from any mobile or portable stations. Any mobiles or portables that would like to check in, please call now.
WE4AWJ, Emmett in Bristol.
Okay, net recognizes Emmett, WE4AWJ. Any other mobiles or portables? Okay, let's go back up the list. Let me check in with Stephen. Had checked in as alternate net control. I went ahead and put you on the list. Did you have any comments tonight, Stephen?
Oh, good evening, everyone. That's tonight. No, not too much going on here today. Had my washing machine tear up yesterday, and my dryer tear up today. What's the coincidence? But I've got both of them broke down in the laundry room, and I figured I'd take a few-minute break to check into the net tonight. But I'll turn it back over to your net control to WD3 to everyone on the net. KT4, RS.
Okay, Stephen, glad to have you there tonight, and thanks for serving as alternate net control. Up next we have WE4AWJ, Emmett. Good evening, Emmett.
N4NT and the net, and everybody listening, and the space aliens that haven't landed yet. This is WE4AWJ. Good evening to everybody. Well, it's been a hot day. Kind of got warm. Got my mowing done yesterday, and been out trying to get everything done. That's pretty much it with me. Just a long day and warm day. Hope everybody has a good week, and we'll say 73 to everybody, and turn it back to net control. This is WE4AWJ.
Okay, Emmett, good to have you tonight. Thanks for checking in. All right, that takes us to the bottom of the list, and we'll go ahead and open it up now for any station. Any stations that would like to check in, please call now.
WD4JJ. N4KZS, Gary, Piney Flats.
KD4 CCO, Dallas in Bristol.
Okay, we've got WD4JJ, N4KZS, and KD4CCO. We'll come back to each one of you for comments momentarily. Any other stations like to check in, please call now.
KD4SQ.
Okay, Dale, got you on the list, KT4SQ. Any other stations like to check in, please call.
Net control, please check in K4BIZ, Ted in Johnson City.
Okay, net recognizes K4BIZ, Ted in Johnson City. Real good signal coming in here from Johnson City. Appreciate you checking in. We'll take some more check-ins momentarily, but let's go ahead and run through the list first. So we'll go back to WD4JJ, Jim in Bristol. Good evening, Jim.
Well, good evening, Adam. N4NT, WD4JJ. Well, been a pretty day, nice day. It wasn't too bad, but they say it's going to be hotter as the weekend gets here. Well, I'll probably do some mowing tomorrow and try to get that caught up. Just loafing around, just trying to stay with the breeze, I guess. Adam, about all I can do here right now. But anyhow, we got the yard all trimmed up yesterday, so we'll go and mow it. I don't like to mow too early in the week. I'd rather mow sometime around Wednesday or Thursday is my preference. So maybe I can get part of it tomorrow, but maybe Thursday it'll hold off. I think there's supposed to be some showers and spots show up. But anyhow, that's about the story here. Just getting ready for this busy weekend that's coming up. It's going to be a hot one. Say there's going to be a lot of people on the road. But thank goodness we're not out in Oklahoma in that area. That's one good thing anyway. That's about all I've got here, Adam. N4NT in the net, WD4JJ.
Okay, Jim. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've not been able to get to mine either. Thursday's my only day off this week. It's my normal long week, and then I've also coming in tomorrow working with the other shift because they're shorthanded. So I may be able to squeeze it in there Thursday if everything, the weather cooperates and everything. All right. Up next on the list we have N4KZS. Good evening, Gary.
Okay, I'm having a little bit of problem with the radio here. Don't know what happened there. Good evening, everyone. Not a whole lot going on down here. Enjoying the blue skies and sunshine. The only thing I can say this week. But hope this finds everyone doing well, and we'll say God bless to all. 73. Back to net control from N4KZS.
Okay, Gary, good to have you checking in tonight. And, hope you're having a good evening there in Piney Flats. Up next, we got KD4CCO, Dallas. Good evening, Dallas.
Well, good evening to everybody on the net. Good to hear you over here tonight. It seems like yard work seems to be the only thing we get done anymore. It was so hot today that I didn't even want to start, so I waited till the sun went down and got started on it. I'll finish up tomorrow morning before it gets so hot, hopefully. We had a test session up at the meters group last week, and we had one successful candidate, and wouldn't you know, the FCC database went down the next day, so we couldn't get it entered. So it was Saturday before we got it entered, but that was better than waiting until Monday, I'm sure. So it seems like if there's any bad luck to be had when it comes to test sessions, it's going to be with me. It's just one of them things. But it all worked out. As a matter of fact,
the guy from W4VEC called me Saturday morning on the phone to let me know what the guy's new call sign was. And I turned right around and notified the new candidate that he was licensed and had a new call sign. So it all worked out, just a day behind. That's about it from over here on Island Road, so we'll turn it back to net control. KD4 or CCO. This is KT4SQ. Adam, if you can talk, see if you can get through the noise. This is KT4SQ.
Okay, are you all able to copy me, Dale?
Yeah, sure, coming through fine. So what the noise is you're overcoming it. So anyhow, I thought maybe that would be the case. I don't know what the noise is, but it is causing some trouble. Anyhow, thank you. Not much news from here, but I did want to just kind of take over for a second and tell you that whatever is happening is I think we can overpower it with our local radios at least. We may have a little trouble with the handhelds, but I have enough power to overpower it. Anyhow, thank you. So, net control is KT4SQ.
Okay, Dale. Yeah, I've got another radio going here, so I'll watch the S meter. If it times out, I can unkey and key back in. I'm on a handheld, but I'm using a antenna outside, ground plane antenna, and of course, you know where I'm located. I could throw my rotten tomatoes and hit the repeater, so I don't need much to be able to overcome whatever's hanging us up there. But appreciate you letting me know there. Did you have any additional comments or anything, Dale, or was that it?
Yeah, that's all I have tonight. I almost missed the whole thing here because I just was not thinking. Anyhow, very good evening to you. This is KT4SQ.
Okay, Dale, thanks for checking in. We're going to try this one. I don't know if that interference is going to knock us out for the time being. If it does, we'll try to run some more check-ins and come back. But up next, we had Ted in Johnson City, K4BIZ. Good evening, Ted. Okay, that was my concern. Whatever's got the repeater may be closer than Johnson City, but we will, if we're able, if the interference stops there in a little bit, we'll give Ted priority and come back to you if you can hear us. That brings us to the bottom of the list. Are there any other stations that would like to check in? Please call.
N4NT, please check in. KL1ZA. Am I making it through the noise?
Yeah, Jim, we got you on the list there. You got through it. Couldn't even tell it was there. Any other stations like to check in?
KN4JHW.
MI, Mike, in Bristol.
Okay, I got KN4JHW, and then I doubled with the station right after that. I think the name was Mike, but I keyed up over your call sign there. If you could try that again for me, please.
No problem. Just repeater interference. K9 MI.
Okay, Mike, good to have you. Yeah, you are covering the noise well if it's still there, and talked to your daughter-in-law via email and everything, and got some information back through her and got your email address, so we'll definitely add you to the mailing list there. Glad you're able to check in. We'll come back to you for comments momentarily. Any other stations like to check in? Had a little bit of noise there. Okay, the last station there, you were down in the noise. I couldn't make out. I think you said maybe Johnson City. Was that you, Ted, coming back to us? Okay, well, K4BIZ, if you're, if that was you, I couldn't copy you completely. If you're still there, we'll roll through some check-ins. But if you're still there, just at a breaking point, just holler back at us, and we'll get you in there as soon as possible. So let's see. We got Jim, KL1ZA. Good evening, Jim.
Good evening, Adam, and everyone on the net, KL1ZA. Thanks for handling the net. Had a busy day today working out in the yard, and I think the high temperatures kind of wiped me out. But other than that, nothing exciting going on, so I'll turn it back over to you, Adam, KL1ZA.
Okay, Jim. We definitely appreciate you checking in, and we certainly appreciate all the time that you give to calling the net and checking in with us and everything. But like I said before, I had once upon a time I'd been there and done that, and I know the weekly obligation sometimes when you got a lot of things going family-wise and so forth can. Well, everybody needs a break at some point. So we thank you for the time that you served as net control, and hope that some point if we just need a fill-in occasionally or something that we can call on you since you got the experience. But otherwise, enjoy your retirement from the official weekly net control there, and we thank you for that. Up next, we got Pal, KN4JHW. Good evening, Pal.
Good evening. I just thought I saw where it was on. Thought about coming in here this time. Usually I forget it, but there's another person out on the old Island Road. I heard one person in there say they were on the Island Road. Well, I'm on the lower end. But anyway, I've been out today trying to trim shrubs, and again, I overdone myself, and I'm about wore out.
Yeah, it definitely was a hot one out there today. I was out working in it and had to deal with quite a few things outside of the being in my vehicle, and so it always felt good to get back in it and cool off a little bit. But then at the end of the day, I ended up having to go to Johnson City, so I got out of a mess. But did you have any additional comments, pal?
No, that's it. I appreciate you letting me come in, and I'll let it go and go back to the net. KN4JHW.
Okay, pal. Appreciate you checking in, and noticed you monitoring us there on Facebook as well. So appreciate your support there also. Looks like we got a real good group listening in on us. So let's see. Got one more here. I got somebody on NetLogger that Chasen said he had tried to check in. So let me go ahead and get Mike here, K9MI, and then I'll come back and check for some additional check-ins. Good evening, Mike, and welcome to the net.
Okay, thanks. Well, yeah, I've been intending on doing this for a long time, but things go different directions sometimes, I guess. So I moved here in July, and I lived with my son and daughter-in-law until I was able to find an apartment here in Bristol. I wanted to be here. Hey, all my doctors are closed, so there you go, and a hospital. So now I got stuck with trustee duty for a number of years, and it wasn't until the repeater was moved to a different location we finally got rid of interference. It was a little too close to Ohio, and the guys from Ohio would be keying it up with their 145.39 repeater. And I think we finally ended up going to a PL tone. So there you go. So, I'll stick around and see what prevails here. Nice to be on, and hope to make the next meeting. K9MI.
Okay, Mike. Thanks for checking in and reaching out to us there for some information, and we look forward to meeting you at the next club meeting. Okay, let me try. I know Chasen was the one that was trying to check in there earlier when we had the noise. So let me give him a try. KN4MWR. If you're there, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the list, and if you want to go ahead with any comments that you might have. Okay, I'm not sure if that was you or the noise had come back on us, but we didn't get anything there. But got you on the list. I know you're hearing us and everything because chatting with us on the NetLogger Instant Messenger. Okay, do we have any other stations that would like to check in? Please call now. Okay, I'm going to put down a proxy check-in. He gave his call sign out there, Everett KN4PTQ, monitoring us on Facebook. Probably not going to be able to make the repeater, but we'll certainly take proxy check-ins. I'll just label them on the NetLogger as unheard and go ahead and acknowledge them. So we appreciate anybody that participates in the net in any way that they can. All right, are there before we close, we'll give one last call for any check-ins. Anyone that would like to check in, please call now.
This is AE4IO from Green Mountain, North Carolina. Back to you.
Okay, good signal from Green Mountain, North Carolina. We'll go ahead and take comments from you there. It was Alpha Echo 4 India Oscar. Did I get the call right? It came up as Green Mountain when I typed it in, but just to make sure I had it right there. And go ahead with any comments you might have.
Thank you. I've just recently got started with radio again. I've been away from it about 10 years, and I've dug up some of my old Yaesu 240s and 2500s and so on. But yes, we had a beautiful day here in Green Mountain, and the sun shined all day, and it's quite a welcome change from some of the weather we've had in the past couple of months. But good to hear everyone on the net, and a good evening to all. This is AE4IO. Name is Kearney, Kearney.
Okay, Kearney, appreciate you checking in. We got you on the list, and we use a program called NetLogger to log the net, and I usually update that with just with people's first names, put them in that way. That way, next time you check in, it'll come up. But we're here every Tuesday at 9 o'clock on this frequency. Don't know if you're into Facebook and YouTube, but I try whenever, unless work holds me over, I try to broadcast the net live on Facebook, and then I take that recording and upload it to YouTube. And all that can be found by looking up Bristol Amateur Radio Club on either one of those websites, and you can find all those links and so forth. Be able to listen to some of our nets of the past, and like I said, we very rarely miss getting one on there. So every once in a while that happens. I'll get held up at work or something, don't make it. But we certainly appreciate everybody that listens to us, whether licensed amateur or not, through any of these venues that we have. Okay. Are there any other stations that would like to check into the Bristol 2-meter net?
Hey, good evening, Adam. KT40, Ben in Bristol.
Good evening, Ben. Looks like we're winding down, so we'll just go ahead and take your comments as you check in there. Go ahead.
Okay, real good. Well, good evening to everybody. Sounds like you probably had a good net here with the where we're at with the time, but no, I just about forgot about it, but I didn't see the Facebook Live notification. I just got back in off a walk, so I want to say good evening to everybody, and I think everybody's enjoying the weather and the warmer temperatures, so that's all I've got, Adam. Good to hear you. N4NT, KT40.
Okay, Ben. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you joining us there. Something I've been monitoring for you Bristol, Tennessee residents that went out and voted in today's election. Looks like everything is pretty much shored up and handled, and it looks like your two new city council members are going to be Vince Turner and Malin Luttrell. He's the guy that was it used to be the Pirates, the baseball team over here. So it looks like they got 30 and 27% of the vote each, with Vince Turner taking the most votes. And in our school board, let's see here. It looks like Derek Linkus and Eric Cuddy, they were pretty close, over 900 votes. Derek is sitting on the school board as we speak. He was appointed, and now he's been elected for a full term in his own right. And then Eric Cuddy will be a new member replacing David Welch, who come in third overall. So for those of you interested in that bit of news, that's all the precincts have reported in, and that's what we got. So and then Miles Vance was third, but there's only 2 seats. So anyway, before we close after that little bit of information, is there any other stations that would like to check in? Please call now. Okay, well, counting net control and proxy check-in, had a total of 15 tonight. Thanks to each one of you for taking the time to check in. Thanks to everybody that listens to the net, whether it's live or the recording we upload later. This is N4NT closing the Bristol 2-meter net at 9:30 p.m. and returning the W4 UD repeater back to normal amateur use. 7-3 and good night.